Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Today is a smoke scrying reading. I'm gonna channel spirit using this fresh new stick. I'm gonna scry the smoke for you and see what spirit has for you. This is a collective reading. It might not resonate. Let's get right to it. Ninjaso Gengeram Shinen Karo Hamgu Ram. You are a magical being. You are not human. Your magic is out of this world. And you're not aware of it, but you feel it. It's preventing you from living a normal life. It's not allowing you to be who you truly are. Nothing makes sense to you. You wonder about every single thing that humans do, and especially the bad things that humans do to each other. And you never understand how can they be such creatures. Because where you come from, magic rules. You coexist with spirits, with these creatures, with these beings that fly. They have wings. They kind of look similar to what we have on Earth, but most of the creatures have wings. And you had wings too there. They were very large. And you had this companion creatures. You understand each other because you speak a sort of language. It's not telepathic. You did speak a language, but this language was understood by every creature, and every creature was able to speak it. And your form in that realm was not human. It was also a kind of creature. The land was magical, beyond human understanding. You're able to fly, you're able to create from thin air, you're able to practice magic, beautiful magic, pure magic. Magic that soothes the soul, magic that help you be in peace with each other. And you had peace in that realm. You always had peace. Everyone understood what peace was, and everyone was living happily, supporting and helping each other whenever needed. That realm didn't have hate. It didn't have jealousy. It didn't have the nasty emotions we have on Earth. But being reincarnated here is making you just struggle with this reincarnation because you can't understand. Every time you try to understand this human realm, you just don't get it. The more you try to get it, the less you get it. The more you try to understand it, the less you comprehend it. And it's driving you nuts and you don't know what to do. You wonder, You wonder and wonder and wonder. And you also wonder why you're not able to understand, but I am telling you in this reading why is because you are not human by origin at all. You're going to ask me, well, what about my past reincarnations? Well, what I'm going to tell you is that all of your reincarnations were not on Earth. And then you're going to tell me, no, but I think I was Cleopatra. I think I was this pharaoh. I think I was this priestess in Egypt and whatnot. You're going to say that. And I'm going to tell you, those are just energies you've picked on when you were born on Earth. But the truth of the matter is that it's your first reincarnation on Earth. The truth of the matter is that you have never been reincarnated on Earth, but you've had thousands of reincarnations in other realms that have nothing to do with Earth. And you might tell me, no, but I went to a past life regression, and the reader or hypnotherapist told me that I was this or that, or my higher self came out and said that I was an Egyptian queen or this or that on Earth. And this reading is saying no. That's just an energy you're picking on. Hence why you don't understand humans and Earth, because if you did, then yes, your reincarnations are true. Because the people who understand humans, the people who relate to humans, they are the old souls. They are the ones who have been reincarnated hundreds of times on Earth. And that's why they understand human behavior and they can adapt to it. But for you, the ones who cannot adapt, the ones who cannot understand human behavior, I hate to break it down for you, but it's your first reincarnation on Earth. And you're probably not going to agree with me, but it's okay. But just think about it. Otherwise, why do you think you don't fit in? If you've had hundreds of reincarnations on Earth, I'm pretty sure you would be able to fit in easily. Because you would understand humans. And I have met people like that. I have met the people who have been reincarnated on Earth hundreds and hundreds of times. They know humans. They know how to talk to them. They know how to deal with them. They understand the human concept very well. And I've met people who I could tell right away that's their first reincarnation. First or second at max. Because the dimension you come from has nothing to do with Earth. And the reincarnations you've had before, they have nothing to do with Earth. And as I'm saying this, look at the flyer. As I'm saying the truth, so Spirit is just asking you to go through this. It's your first reincarnation. It's like the first time trying something, the first time visiting a country that you've never been to before. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be scared. You're going to be cautious. You're going to pay attention. You're not going to resonate with the culture, with the people. Some things you might resonate with and others you will not. If you go to a different country you've never been to before, with people you've never seen before, with culture you've never heard before, with a language you've never heard before, trust me, you're gonna just want to leave as soon as possible. Because you're there, you don't speak the language, you don't understand the culture, you just, everything seems foreign to you. So it's your first time. Spirit is saying, take your time to learn about humans. As part of your existence, it's part of who you are. It's a phase you need to go through. You have to do it. There's no running away from it. So just take the time to learn about humans, to learn about why they do certain things, to learn about why they are hostile throughout history. You have to learn why. Not just to condemn them, but you have to learn why they are like this, why humans are like this. Yes, you can be an empath, and you can say that to the whole world that you're an empath. You can show off to the whole world that I'm an empath, I'm an empath, I'm an empath this, I'm an empath that. Unless someone stabs you in the back, but you're not an empath anymore. Or someone does you wrong and you're not an empath anymore. Or someone hurts you and you're not an empath anymore. Or someone does something that doesn't resonate with your principles or ideas or ideologies, and then you're not an empath anymore. But for the rest of the time, you're gonna go around saying how much of an empath you are. You're gonna go and brag about it to the whole world. Spirit is saying, you're an empath, learn how it is to be a real empath. Can you be an empath towards the person that hurts you? Can you be an empath towards the person that hates you? Can you be an empath to your enemy? Can you be an empath to the people that are doing the bad things? Can you understand what really people are going through, or why they are acting a certain way? Can you understand that? And if you don't, it's time for you to kind of learn about that a little bit. It's time for you to try to understand why certain things are a certain way. It's part of being a human being. Because it's very easy when you're in another realm where everything is good. And that's what you've had until now. Living in realms that are heavenly, where everything is perfect. It's full of love and fluffiness and peaches and rainbows and cream and sweets, and everything's good and everyone is loving and everyone is helping and everyone is happy. It's the dream of every soul to go to a place like that. But rhythm, cycles, you need to learn about the opposite side, the other side. That's why you're here on earth. It's the opposite of where you were. And life on earth is tough. It's all about suffering. It's tough. But you're here to learn about that other side as well. Why? Because you're supposed to do so. Because everyone is supposed to do so. Every soul. It's just part of your existence. So don't go too hard on yourself. Stop condemning other people. Stop blaming yourself for other people for what's happening, or for... Because many people, including many of you, the viewers, wonder, why am I here? I don't want to be here. I don't want that. I don't want this. Life is hard. Why is this happening to me? This and that. Spirit is saying it's just part of the learning process. You're learning how to be human. And once you learn it properly and you finish the learning of being human, you're going to move on to the next learning. It's just part of the process. But just don't condemn it. Don't make it seem... Be neutral with it. Be neutral with it. Don't take sides. Humans do some very bad things, but they also do some very unbelievable, beautiful, amazing things at the same time. So just remember that and start seeing the humans that do the most beautiful things. Try to look at that instead of the bad. Try to look at the good. And one day you will understand why all of it is like this. Spirit is saying you will get it. So just take your time and enjoy your life and see the positive side of things. Because you're a beautiful soul. All right, I'm called to stop here. Thank you very much. Let me know in the comment section if this reading resonates, and I'll see you in the next reading. Thank you. Shis, roh, man, des milaran, ines, rost, sisht, isht, hor, sisht, hush.